Hi, this is Corinne with I'm a Dieting Diva. Wanted to give you an update. As many of you know, I have lost 11.3 pounds in the past 5 weeks. And so that means this past week I lost 0.2 pounds, which isn't very much. But what I did to kind of visualize what that means is put that in a bag for me to see. This is how much I lost this week, which when I actually look at it, you know, at least it's something. So it's not the 2 pounds a week that most of us try to lose, so, but it is something. So one thing I wanted to look at was, I found this video on YouTube, a guy who, well, he was kind of criticizing low-carb diets and saying how they, you lose a bunch of weight at first, and then he said your body releases these hormones that, it's kind of like your body thinks it's starving, so it doesn't lose weight, it holds on to what it can. And so your weight loss slows down dramatically, and I have experienced that. So what he said to do was to do planned cheats where you don't exceed what your body needs as far as calories for the day, but you would consume carbs as a cheat day or meal. So he said that will actually fuel your low-carb diet, and you'll actually lose more that way. So what I'm going to do for this week is plan this out. So I've been eating about 35 carbs a day, and my weight loss has definitely gone down. I'm going to have the one cheat day, and I'm going to go to 80 carbs. The majority of that day it's going to be normally a 5 carb per meal, and then one meal where you eat the starch or whatever it is that brings you up to 80 carbs for the day. And the reason being is that when you look at the Atkins diet, he says in there that the range of carbs that it's going to be for you to maintain based on what you lose the first week or two in your induction. So that's what I'm taking the 80 carbs from, that maintenance, because I don't count calories. So I'm going to just go on what Atkins said and have one day where I have that. So I won't be putting on, but trying to refuel my body to lose the weight. I'm not going to try to increase exercise or anything like that. I don't want to add muscle at this point because I'll confuse it in weight loss. If I have I'm gaining more muscle, then I'll be messing with my weight. Another thing I want to do is add in white and green tea. It has been shown to increase metabolism. So I'm going to make a flavored iced tea out of, right now I have a green tea, and that's separate, and I have a white tea that's like blueberry, with blueberry leaves. I'm going to mix those together because I don't like the taste of green tea, and I'm going to sweeten it with stevia and have a glass a day, maybe as the afternoon pick-me-up, see how that goes. That's something else that speeds up your metabolism and supposed to help you lose more weight too. And another thing I did was I had certain goals. I kind of thought I was going to get to the goal a little sooner, which is 50 pounds. And I kind of had, a reward system planned out for that. So I've changed that a little bit. So I've been kind of avoiding recipes that I have are like substitute recipes, you know, for sweets, breads, things like that. Because of the added fiber and stuff, I think it messes with my weigh-in, so I didn't really want to do that. So what I'm going to do is maybe add those in at the 23-pound mark. So at that time, I'll allow some bread substitutes, sugar substitutes, although I do have one that's really good that doesn't add in the unhealthy alcohol, sugars, and fibers and things that might mess with my weigh-ins. So I'll give you that recipe at the end of this video because it's not mine. I'll link it to someone else's page. So I've changed that, so the reward at 50 pounds is going to be a wardrobe reward, and for us ladies that's a good thing because we like to feel better about ourselves and change up our wardrobe, and hopefully by then the clothes won't fit anyway, so I'll need new ones. You know, one thing about losing 0.2 pounds this week, I really thought it was going to be more than that because I've had a lot of space in my clothes lately. A lot of things are definitely fitting looser. So that was a surprise to me. So I assume next week that it's going to start showing up on the scales because sometimes that happens. You think you're not losing and then all of a sudden it drops, and even though you can notice a difference. That's why a lot of people take their measurements, as well as, you know, pictures, things like that. So that's something I wanted to add in too. I do have one picture up on Facebook that was at 3 weeks. So I don't know if I'll do it every week. I think I'll just do the step back view on the camera. That way I don't have to get anybody to help me take a picture. So I guess I'll do that. I don't know if you can tell any difference from the week 3 picture, but my clothes are definitely fitting looser. So that's a good thing. I did eat out this week, so I did a Chinese takeout fast food video, so check that out. I'll have a link at the end of this video. I'm also going to include a link now for Bonnie's channel. She has a really good chocolate recipe that does not involve alcohol, sugars. In fact, it's sweetened with stevia. And you can choose a healthy oil of your choice. And I had this, it was great alone, but I also put it with strawberries and a little whipped cream, and it was a dessert a couple weeks ago that was really fantastic. Got me over that sweet craving at that time. And so I wanted to share that with you and get that into your hands. So I'll put a link right about now for you to Bonnie's chocolate recipe. Also, go like us on Facebook and follow I'm a Dieting Diva on Twitter. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button in the bottom left corner and subscribe in the top left. If you don't have a YouTube account, it only takes a few minutes to sign up.